Hello, Salsgard here with another episode of Bastion. Last episode things didn't go super well, things kinda broke and I'm missing a section of the video and audio. But things should be going a bit better this time because I've got myself a second monitor to monitor my recording. It already helped me out a bit because I started trying to record this and noticed that I pressed the wrong button because I changed my recording button as well. But story-wise, the thing that happened in the last episode is that we got the last core, but then the elf dude betrayed us because he found out some horrible secret about what happened to his people and why the world's kind of destroyed. And now we're going around trying to get fragments or shards to try and repair this monument since he busted it in rage. We got the core, or the shard, and fought some big boss dude, and from what I can see we're going to be fighting a few boss dudes through the upcoming levels.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
So we're going to Roathus Lagoon with the Ankle Gator Queen, which I assume will be the boss of this level.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Roathus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Oops. Seems like they have a bit of acceleration to their projectile. It starts off kind of slow and then it goes... And I just shot some random thing.
Don't know up from down. Still looking around.
That's not a very good counter. I was hoping that the counter would make them take damage, but I guess it doesn't do that.
Can't get hasty in a place like this.
Well, there's definitely been a bit more challenge since I enabled all those idols.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
I don't know if I'll be able to complete the entire game with all these idols, or if I'll be able to activate them all, but I'll try. This is probably the way forward, so I'm going to check over here.
These beasts, they don't like company.
Oh. Ow.
Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
Nope. I really wasted that.
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne.
Well, I hope Queen Anne doesn't take her revenge on me.
The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things.
Does it make her stronger? I'm assuming that's what it would do.
Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist.
I thought there would be something good down there.
Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. Brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
Oh.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
I wonder if I should swap to this. Oops.
Kid's got a mean throwing arm.
Well, that's pretty good. Oops. Is that not what I'm waiting for? I got it the first time by pure luck.
Those pincushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps.
That's kind of annoying. Seems like that's a bit more reliable than trying to throw at them. Seems like I have to release it right as it lights up.
Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
It requires me to have really good timing.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the queen's running out of options. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. The kid's gotta make a run for it.
That was kind of scary.
Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid.
Ow.
That old gator's right on his tail.
That's not good.
That's ankle gator country for you.
Ow. least I'm gonna get a lot of money out of it. I don't think there's anything else out there, but I'm not really willing to risk it.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
Seems like it would
Seems
be
even
better to just use that.
stinkweeds know to stay away from the queen.
Well, I assume that something pointy is gonna be for the spear upgrades.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around.
I assume that'll give me an ankle gator pet for the Bastion, like I got with that sprout, the black little floating thing.
Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoyed.
Not a very difficult fight. Oh. That makes it a bit more annoying.
And now he's made her mad.
Yeah, that was way too easy.
That was for the brushes.
Ow. Oh. Damn, I just lost all that. It's a good thing that these things cancel out those flowers, because it's really annoying to fight both at the same time. And that's taken care of, so now I can just finish off this one. Easy peasy. Ow. But I can't go back. I was kind of hoping to explore the place afterwards. Oh well.
Kid's done what needed to be done.
And now I can upgrade my spear and use that.
Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Okay, what do I want to upgrade next? Not the idols. Not the lost and found. I'm not rich enough for that. Maybe the distillery.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
I'll get that one so I can
Fetching
collect things a
fizz
bit
is
more
like a
easily.
mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it. He's a spitting image of Slinger Jawson with that pike and that pistol. To fix a
Crit
butcher's
chance.
pike, you just need a good length of knife bark.
Get rid of the
Takes a lot of
scatter
moving pieces to make a dependable
and
sidearm.
do more damage. That should make that a bit more reliable.
They said Queen
Ankle
Anne
gator.
was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
And now she's a dead tail. But no ankle gator. A shame.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
Well, let's check out this proving ground. Still got quite a bit of time left in this episode.
To prepare for the wilds, Ceylandia's brushers practice at Camp Donce. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike. It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job. Health tonics were off limits at Camp Donce. They said they made you weak.
Okay, that one, 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 that one. Yeah, I'll just eat
The
that.
rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike.
Oh, that's not a way forward. Oops. I could probably throw this, but
Sometimes the course was brutal. If you did all right at Camp Donce, you got to go to the wilds.
I'm assuming that was only... Oh, second prize. That's not too bad. I'm gonna try it once more.
The brushers were Ceylandia's field agents, and their training was harsh. You had to find a path through the maze as quick as you could.
Well, ow. Ooh.
One well-placed throw could take out several of those ugly critters.
Oh, it does. I really need to learn this route. I'm gonna give it one more shot before I call it quits. Hopefully with less dying. I keep forgetting that there's that recall time.
There wasn't time to squash every pincushion, just the ones in the way.
I'll probably need to come back after I upgrade my pike some more. Can I just abandon this? Back to Bastion.
You can see why the brushers prize those pikes of theirs.
Maybe I could... reload speed? The crit chance is pretty good. I'll just try waiting for the next upgrade. Okay, so the next one is Point Lemaine. Hopefully this won't take too long.
Know how Caelandia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it's gonna happen right here.
Oh.
The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown. Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
I really need to learn to use that better.
Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Grand rails all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Kid don't want to miss this train. Kid lets a few of them slip by.
Well, it's not my fault. I mean, it is my fault, but...
Lunkheads settled in like they owned the place. Not
Yeah.
much wiggle room up there near the rail.
I'll probably want lots of crit on this.
footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers, coughing fungus everywhere. Only one way to cure a cough like that. Ceylon here lost many good men on the rail.
Ow. This is so fucking stupid. Okay, anything up here? The way forward, probably.
The place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple. Of course, the Grand Rails see much more fight than bygone times.
I'm gonna swap out the sneaky decoy, I don't really like it.
Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ceylonian War. It was right here that Zolf's forefathers decided to mix it up.
How are you floating? That makes no sense. No, my shards.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Ow. Well, that's one way of dealing with the frogs.
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs.
Healing, of course. Why wouldn't it give me something more useful?
Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While choking on swamp weed? While peggers trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
Ow. I'm probably gonna die here.
But then, at last, it's the end of the line. You'll be
Or
picking
not.
swamp weed out of those boot
definitely didn't go as smoothly as I imagined.
Turns out he's got company up at the rail station waiting for him.
These guys really suck together.
Not just another wallflower, pincushion, mind you.
Oh great, is there another boss?
At first, he thinks it's Zolf. Turns out he's wrong.
Who are you?
This is for you, says the man. Then wham.
That sucks. Why'd you hit me?
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there.
Zia from Zolf.
The only words kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do?
I guess we'll give it to her. It is hers.
He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it?
Let's see what Zia has to say about this.
The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zolf. That Gator's a crazy gal.
Oh,
So is the gal
that's who I talked
promised
to.
look after her.
Now we got it. Can you read this?
Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him.
Okay, let's put this core, or
It ain't
shard,
too
or
late
fragment
to unlock
into the
potential
monument.
of this place.
So what does this one do again? Oh yeah, the snare. I'll probably put this in the memorial.
The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
Yeah, I'll get that one done eventually. You're the carbine. Well, I'm kinda broke now, so I guess that'll have to wait. So, that's where we'll be calling this video. If you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to hear about any upcoming videos. Have a good one.